Inspiring reflections on possibility, success, and happiness. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. I can't give you a surefire formula for success, but I can give you a formula for failure. Try to please everybody all the time. Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Friendship is unnecessary, like philosophy, like art. It has no survival value. Rather, it is one of those things which give value to survival. Whatever you are, be a good one. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. Fortune sides with him who dares. I believe that a simple and unassuming manner of life is best for everyone, best for both the body and the mind. To be independent of public opinion is the first formal condition of achieving anything great. Women must try to do things as men have tried. When they fail, their failure must be but a challenge to others. You must expect great things of yourself before you can do them. When I despair, I remember that all through history, the way of the truth and love have always won. There have been tyrants and murderers, and for a time, they can seem invincible, but in the end, they always fall. Think of it, always. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Peace begins with a smile. Do what you can with what you have where you are. When one door of happiness closes, another opens, but often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. And when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. What you're supposed to do when you don't like a thing is change it. If you can't change it, change the way you think about it. Don't complain. It's the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. I've come to believe that each of us has a personal calling that's as unique as a fingerprint, and that the best way to succeed is to discover what you love, and then find a way to offer it to others in the form of a service. Working hard and also allowing the energy of the universe to lead you. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. Never was anything great achieved without danger. The 3 great essentials to achieve anything worthwhile are: first, hard work; second, stick to it; third, common sense. Rich people have small TVs and big libraries, and poor people have small libraries and big TVs. Success does not consist in never making mistakes, but in never making the same one a second time. You're not obligated to win. You're obligated to keep trying to the best you can, every day. To each there comes in their lifetime a special moment when they are figuratively tapped on the shoulder and offered the chance to do a very special thing, unique to them and fitted to their talents. What a tragedy if that moment finds them unprepared or unqualified for that which could have been their finest hour. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. Winners are not afraid of losing, but know failure is part of the process of success. People who avoid failure also avoid success. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. I have learned that success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life, as by the obstacles which he has overcome while trying to succeed. He's not perfect. You aren't either, and the two of you will never be perfect. But if he can make you laugh at least once, causes you to think twice, and if he admits to being human and making mistakes, hold on to him and give him the most you can. He isn't going to quote poetry, he isn't going to be thinking about you every moment, but he will give you a part of him that he knows you could break. Don't hurt him, don't change him, and don't expect more than he can give. Don't analyze. Smile when he makes you happy, yell when he makes you mad, and miss him when he's not there. Love hard when there is love to be had, because perfect guys don't exist, but there's always one guy that is perfect for you. It's never too late to be what you might have been. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. Everything you can imagine is real. To the well-organized mind, death is but the next great adventure. 80% of success is showing up. The good news is that the moment you decide that what you know is more important than what you have been taught to believe, you will have shifted gears in your quest for abundance. Success comes from within, not from without. Keep your friends for friendship, but work with the skilled and competent. Success is a state of mind. If you want success, start thinking of yourself as a success. If you care about what you do and work hard at it, there isn't anything you can't do if you want to. Kites rise highest against the wind, not with it. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. A man is successful if he gets up in the morning and gets to bed at night, and in between, he does what he wants to do. When you show yourself to the world and display your talents, you naturally stir all kinds of resentment, envy, and other manifestations of insecurity. You cannot spend your life worrying about the petty feelings of others. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. We are all failures, at least the best of us are. Success is most often achieved by those who don't know that failure is inevitable. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. Judge your success by what you had to give up in order to get it. The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack in will. Imperfection is beauty, madness is genius, and it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. Fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they tell us that dragons can be beaten. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift of God, which is why we call it the present. I have not failed, I have found 10,000 ways that won't work. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Sometimes it takes a good fall to really know where you stand. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, then success is sure. You've got to dance like there's nobody watching, love like you'll never be hurt. Sing like there's nobody listening, and live like it's heaven on earth. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Without music, life would be a mistake. We accept the love we think we deserve. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Have no fear of perfection, you'll never reach it. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. Don't spend time beating on a wall hoping to transform it into a door. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me and I didn't have the heart to let him down. Life contains two tragedies. One is not to get your heart's desire, the other is to get it. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Envy is the ulcer of the soul. It is not always the same thing to be a good man and a good citizen. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. The more you know you don't know. The measure of a man is what he does with his power. You act like mortals in all that you fear, and like immortals in all that you desire. Ignorance, the root and stem of every evil. From the deepest desires often come the deadliest hate. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Be nicer than necessary to everyone you meet. Everyone is fighting some kind of battle. He who cannot be a good follower cannot be a good leader. If women are expected to do the same work as men, we must teach them the same things. If you want to be a good saddler, saddle the worst horse, for if you can train one, you can tame all. Without friends, no one would want to live, even if he had all other goods. I'm trying to think. Don't confuse me with facts. Ignorance is the cause of fear. The beginning of wisdom is the definition of terms. There is truth in wine and children. Only time can heal what reason cannot. One should never do wrong in return, nor mistreat any man no matter how one has been mistreated by him. Human behavior flows from three main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. The really important thing is not to live, but to live well, and to live well means, along with more enjoyable things in life, to live according to your principles. The easiest and noblest way is not to be crushing others, but to be improving yourselves. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos. Echoes of Wisdom wishes you a happy, productive, and fulfilling life. See you in the next video.